born and raised in LA, moved to Houston for work in 2014, and but before that I had already kind of started the journey.
Welcome to my garage.
And I had a benign tumor growing on my ankle. It'd been growing for years. I didn't have insurance growing up, so whenever I went to get it looked at, it was about the size of my fist at its peak. And so we went in to get it looked at, and they were like, dude, we gotta get that thing out of there. So I did the surgery, everything was great, but I was down for like 4 months in recovery. And in that time, that's when I hit my peak weight, 250. And just during that time, I was just, you just kind of realize like how you take things for granted.
Sure.
You know, things like getting up to get a glass of water. I couldn't get up and get a glass of water. Even if I had crutches, you can't walk with it. So from then I was like, when I get healthy, I'm never gonna be big again. I'm gonna be active. I'm gonna get fit, or just in some capacity. I'm not gonna be where I can't move.
So why are garage gyms so popular today as we sit January 1st, 2018? Everybody, garage gym reviews, garage gym specialists, garage gym this, garage gym that. Why are they so popular today and they weren't as popular 2, 3, 5, 10 years ago? I'll tell you why. We've just transitioned from fitness being a luxury to a necessity. Just going to fetch water, going to get something to eat. It wasn't go to the grocery store, it was going to harvest something, or going to hunt and kill and find your food. You'd wake up hungry, you'd search, you'd find it, you'd kill it, you would eat it. This day and age, that doesn't exist. What do? We wake up, we go to the fridge. What do? We call it Uber Eats. What do? We go through the drive-thru. So today as we sit, the garage gym has become popular due to necessity. You need a garage gym just like you have a bathroom.
My name is Daisy, I'm 29. I forget sometimes.
I'm Noe, I'm 36.
I think I've always been conscious of like what I ate, kind of staying healthy, staying active, but when he started actually working, I was like, oh, okay, why not? Like, he's doing it, why shouldn't I?
Absolutely. Now, when you guys started, you both started the P90X.
Yes.
What was your take on the P90X?
It was hard. I mean, we'd never done anything like that before. It was like what we thought was working out, I guess, wasn't, because that was challenging for us. It was just like the real basics, just movement-wise. We didn't have that.
So the 5 minutes a day with a shake weight on the couch doesn't work, is what you're saying.
Basically.
Very first thing you want to do when contemplating a garage gym or adopting the fitness lifestyle is to find your why.
It's just easier when you have that support, when you're doing it with somebody else.
Well, and that's what a good partner does. It holds each other accountable. And someday you don't feel like touching the weights, anything else. She's fired up to get out there. So what do? You're not going to let her train by herself.
That's right. That's right. You gotta do the dig.
We got all kinds of good stuff here.
So basically, I'd like to stick to the black bumpers for what I would call basic day-to-day training. Anything with volume work, everything's going to take a pounding. I'd rather save the nicer, more expensive plates for lighter days, And these are kind of my beat 'em ups and go-to for my day-to-day usage, basically.
Well, one day he was gone on business and I got a little bored, and he had he just had stuff everywhere, just kind of lying everywhere. Didn't have a place, didn't have a space for it, and I thought, it needs a hook. So I built it. It's just a 2x4 and a wooden dowel. I painted it.
I love it. That is
And
fantastic.
it's perfect.
So we had stuff laying on the floor. Little OCD maybe
A
over
little
here.
bit.
Fair enough, I can accept that.
Just a little.
Just a little, but good for you because look how organized this spot is, bro. So there are cheap little remotes that we always have break. The Gym Next Timer is a fantastic brand. You actually download an app onto your phone. We're always going to have our phone with us. Has a number of different pre-programmed setups that you can pick. Everything from Tabata to EMOMs to count ups to countdowns and a lot in between. Highly recommend the Gym Next Timers because of the reason that you can actually download the app to your phone and you'll always have the remote in your phone.
Right. Oh yeah. Must have.
Gotta have
Must
it.
have. And I'm not from Texas, but I had to get this to watch the Texans on Sunday when I work out. So
Fair enough.
really, kind of, it's a two service kind of deal. Obviously, I write the programming on there, whatever I'm working on, but also whenever I'm doing handstand push-ups, can't have your wall scratched up with your shoe marks, so that if you see little streak marks on that one, you can kind of tell.
Absolutely.
That's where I'm upside down struggling on handstand push-ups.
4-foot wall-mounted rig. The wall mount's going to give you a couple benefits. It's going to keep you pretty close to the wall, giving you more floor space for all the ollie work, etc. Also, what I love about the wall mount is that it gives us an anchor point to the wall, an anchor point to the ground. This is going to give us the most stability out of all rigs.
Plyo box, use them to jump on, jump off, but you can also use them for other things like box squats. She likes to do step-ups on them, you know, barbell step-ups, excellent for the glutes. And I actually went with the padded top, which a lot of people don't like because it's not as sturdy. But if you can see here, this nice little scar, this is from jumping on a box that didn't have a foam top, and I missed the jump, and it got me good.
This is something that looks like it was crafted by ourselves.
It was.
Do it yourself.
Sure was.
And you seem to be the DIY expert in this household. Tell us a little bit about what we got here.
Well, what I was looking for originally was something I could do, what is it called? Like
Kickbacks?
kickbacks, thank you. Kickbacks with, and I didn't want to use the regular bungee cord. It didn't give me that kind of range of motion I wanted. So I thought I needed to build my own.
All right, guys, what was the first piece of equipment that we started our garage gym with?
It was actually the wall mount rig, 1,500 pound bar, and I think it was 200 pounds of buffer plates.
All right, and last but not least, I'm shipping you guys off to a desert island. You're gonna be stuck there for 6 months, and you can only take one piece of equipment, or you can take something like a barbell and some weights. We can keep those together, but you don't get all of this.
All right.
Noe, what's our go-to?
Due to functionality, I would have to say a pair of dumbbells. And why? Because I could just use dumbbells for just about anything. I can squat with them, I can deadlift with them, I can curl, I can shoulder press, I can do burpees, I could jump with them. There's just a number of lunges, there's just a number of different ways you can implement the dumbbell and be functional in variety.
Believe it or not, dumbbells are the #1 piece of fitness equipment sold in the world. There's more dumbbells out in this world than any other piece of fitness equipment because of the reasons Noe's just listed. I would go that route as well. What about you?
Well, he stole my idea, but I guess if I had to counter that, I'd say the kettlebells come second to me.
Very similar
Yeah,
usage,
same
everything
idea,
else.
but kettlebells.
Absolutely, and it's for the same reason why the kettlebells are just as functional. And between the two of y'all, with dumbbells and kettlebells, we can put together a hell of a workout. We just brought you the second episode of The Garage Gym Specialist. You can find us at GGS Gym on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Noe, where can we find you?
Instagram, Noe1Kenobi, that's NOE_ONE_KENOBI.
And I knew he couldn't say that without laughing. Daisy, Noe,